Hi guys, my name's Adam Brayshaw from innerlightmedia.co.uk, and today's tutorial is all about creating slow motion. Now there's a few different ways you can create slow motion, and the first most basic technique is literally taking your clip or footage into your editing software and changing the speed to 50%, and that's basically it. That's the most basic technique to create in slow motion. The second is seeing if your camera shoots in 50 frames per second if in the UK, or 60 frames per second if you're from the US, for instance, and then taking those clips. If it does, you shoot your stuff. You take those clips, it won't look any different when playing it back through your camera. And so some people might be like, well, I'm shooting in 50 frames per second, why isn't it, slow motion? But basically what you need to do is take that footage into a software program called Cinema Tools, which comes with Final Cut Pro. And what that does, it conforms the clip. So basically taking the clip from 50 frames per second down to 25, so creating a true slow motion effect. And that's the same for 60 frames per second. It basically takes it down to 30 frames per second. And yeah, so that's then giving you a true slow motion effect. So, and then there's a third technique that you can use. For instance, if you're trying to create a super slow-mo effect, like in The Matrix or some kind of, sort of film that has super slow-mo in, where you've got, what's that film? Sherlock Holmes, where it's all super slow-mo. Now they actually use, I can imagine proper slow-mo cameras, phantom cameras, things like that. But obviously for low-budget filmmakers like us, we can't afford these cameras. So it's down to us to come up with techniques to kind of simulate that. And the way I kind of thought about this for 2012 End of Days was literally to, with our fight choreography, sort of shoot it in 50 frames per second, but move sort of say 70% or 50% speed. So our fight choreography is literally, we're moving really slow and still shooting in 50 frames per second. So when we take that clip, we put that into Cinema Tools, conform it, it looks like we're then moving really slow. And then obviously once you've added all the other effects and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to tell, from that initial clip how it was shot. And I've had a few people kind of say, oh, we thought you used something a lot more expensive than just a Canon 7D. And so combining all these different techniques to create your shots is being smart. Yeah, so this is what we did for 2012, and now I'm going to show you the tutorial on how to actually conform it through Cinema Tools. So yeah, take a look. Okay, so this is going to be a fairly quick tutorial. Locate your clips, find which ones that you obviously want to conform, and what I like to do is kind of duplicate them. So I'm not tampering with the original clip, basically, just in case I need to revert back. That's wrong. Conformed clips, and then yeah, so Apple C, Apple V. And what you can actually do, you can do a batch conform. So if you've got more than one clips, you can do the whole lot in one. Just right click the clip, Cinema Tools, and then go open clip, and then just kind of just locate the clip. And as you can see, this is the normal speed as it is from the camera, shot in 50 frames. And so what we do, this little button here, conform, click that. You get a little option here to conform it to different kind of frame rates. And because I shot in 50, I'm going to go 25. If you shot in 60, you probably want to go for 30, but you kind of select the one that's good for you. Click conform, and that's it. Literally done. So as you can see, it was running normal speed, and now it's running in super slow-mo. Well, it's not super slow-mo, but it's slow. And there you go, my little sound effects there. But it's as simple as that. Okay, so that was the tutorial on how to conform your clips, slow motion. If you liked it, you know, rate, comment and all that sort of stuff. If you've got any videos and things like that, or your own techniques, then obviously post video responses, email me, send me an inbox message, and if you have any questions and stuff like that, I'll be happy to get back to you. Alright, well thanks a lot guys, see you on the next one. See you later.